Calorimetry question number 18. A metal block of density 6000 kg by meter cube and mass 1.2 kilograms is suspended through a spring constant 200 Newton by meter. The spring block system is dipped in water kept in a vessel. The water has a mass of 260 grams and the block is at a height 40 centimeters above the bottom of the vessel. If the support to the spring is broken, what will be the rising temperature of the water? Specific heat capacity of the block is 250 joule by kg Kelvin and that of water is 4200 joule by kg Kelvin. Heat capacities of the vessel and the spring are negligible. Here the question number 18. So in this question what is given? First of all, they gave one spring and to the spring a mass that is 1.2 kilograms is added. Then afterwards the whole apparatus that must be placed inside the water. The height of this mass which is kept 40 centimeters from the bottom of the vessel and inside water is taken, the water mass is 260 grams. Now here which one we want to calculate? Immediately what happens in this one? If the spring is detached, that means the spring is cut off, then what happens here? This whole block will fell into the water. That means this energy which must be transmitted into the water. So how much amount of energy transmitted into the water, that can be converted as a thermal energy. So due to the movement of the mass of the block inside the water, how much amount of heat developed inside the water, that we want to calculate. First of all, see this one. Density of water given 1000 kg by meter cube and density of block is given 6000 kg by meter cube and mass of the block given 1.2 kilograms and spring constant is given 200 Newton by meter and mass of the water given 260 grams. Convert into kilograms, 260 into 10 to the power of minus 3 kilograms and specific heat of the block is given 250 joule by kg Kelvin and specific heat of water that is 4200 joule by kg Kelvin. Now first of all which one we want to calculate? Understanding the problem is very important one. So initially what happens in this one? Mass of the block that must be suspended inside the water. That means when it is suspended inside the water, according to laws of flotation, upthrust is equal to weight. Due to that, how much of extension takes place in the spring we have to calculate. So first of all, volume of the block we want to calculate. That volume of the block is equal to mass by density. So by means of that mass of the block 1.2, density of the block given that is 6000 and division of this one 1.2 divided by 6000, here 12 divided by 60,000, 6 2s are 2 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meter cube. That is the volume of the block we got. Now which one we want to calculate? Weight is equal to upthrust. By means of this equating, which one we will calculate? X. X means what is that? Compression or elongation of the spring. Now here, weight is equal to upthrust. Weight already we know, mass of the block into G, that is acting in which direction? That one in the downward direction, mass of the block into G. Then afterwards which is equating to upthrust. Upthrust acting in upward direction, that is force of buoyancy Fb. Now in this case observe, mass of the block into G is equal to, whenever the upthrust acting on the body, which one is displacing first? Spring. That spring extends to some particular force, that is F equal to K into X, that is Kx plus upthrust. So volume of the block which is present inside the water, on that there will be density of the water which is acting on the block, that is M into G, mass is equal to volume into density. So here mass is equal to volume into density, that is volume of block into density of the water into G. Now substitution, mass of the block 1.2 into G 10 and K is 200 and X we want to find X here. Volume of the block already we got 2 into 10 to the power of minus 4 into 1000, that is density of water is 1000 and acceleration due to gravity 10. On multiplication of 1.2 into 10 means the decimal point will disappear, that is 12. is equal to 200x plus, in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. That means 10 to the power of minus 4 gets cancelled. We got 2. So 200x is equal to 12 minus 2. X is equal to 12 minus 2, how much? 10 divided by 200. 1, 0, 0 cancel. 1 by 20 decimal points, we are getting 0.05 meters. So X we got. Then afterwards what happens here? The spring is cut. Then what happens here? The whole block, the whole apparatus which must be spring, including the spring, the block will get into the water. Into the water means what happens here? Some certain height is present, 40 centimeters. From that certain height, it is dropped, it is moving into the water. Due to that, what happens here? That energy convert as a thermal energy. Due to the thermal energy, the temperature of the water gets increased to some particular value that we want to calculate. That means conservation of energy we have to apply. In that conservation of energy, first, half kx square. That means it is moving in the downward direction with some kinetic energy. That is half kx square plus m into g into h. That means it is falling from certain height. Mass of the block, gravity and height. Then minus, which is acting already upthrust. We are subtracting the upthrust is equal to converting into energy. That is mass of block, specific heat of block, rise in temperature plus mass of water, specific heat of water and rise in temperature. Both will gain the some amount of energy. Now here substitution. Half into k already we know 200, x we got 0.05 plus mass of the block 1.2, gravity 10 and height, that is 40 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Why? This is the height we will take. Minus volume of the block, that is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 4, density of the water 1000 and gravity 10 and again height, that is 40 into 10 to the power of minus 2 we will take, is equal to mass of the block 1.2, specific heat of the block 250 joule by kg into rise in temperature. This one we want to calculate plus again mass of the water 260 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Here 260 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into specific heat of water 4200 into rise in temperature delta T. Now in this case, see here 2, here 100 times 100 into 0.05 whole square 0.0025 plus here 1, 2 zeros, here 10 to the power of minus 2 cancel, 1.2 into 4, that we will get as 4.8 minus 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, here 10 to the power of minus 4 cancel, here 2 is remaining, 2 into 40 how much? 80 into 10 to the power of minus 2 is equal to delta T as common in this case. Then what happens here? 1.2 into 250, multiplying that we are getting 300 and here 260, 10, 20, 30, 10 to the power of minus 3 cancel, 26 into 42 we are getting 1092. Then afterwards what happens here? 100 into 0.0025 we are getting 0.25 plus here 4.8 minus 80 into 10 to the power of minus 2 we got 0.8 is equal to delta T already common, addition of 300 plus 1092 we are getting 1392. But I want to calculate rise in temperature. So that's why delta T into 1392 is equal to 0.25 plus 4.8 minus 0.8. How much we are getting? 4.0. So here delta T I want to calculate. Delta T is equal to here 4 plus 0.25, 4.25 divided by 1392. On division of these two, we are getting 0.0030531 degrees centigrade. But here, nearly I will write the value as 3 into 10 to the power of minus 3 degrees centigrade. This is the solution for question number 18.